Real Madrid secures an important victory thanks to goals from Bellingham and Mbappe, putting the team just 1 point behind the league leaders with a game in hand.
Can you share your thoughts and opinion about the match, especially considering the recent defeat at Anfield?
Our team played a good match. They were focused, very balanced, and had the right attitude. We played well, controlled the game, and our victory was well deserved.
Mbappe had a great game, scoring an impressive goal in the first half. In the second half, 2 of his attempts were off by mere centimeters, and another goal attempt was stopped by the opposing goalkeeper. What are your thoughts on Mbappe's performance?
I think he played very well, with a lot of energy and always creating danger. He scored a very important goal for us, which allowed us to control the game. We created opportunities for him in the second half, and he played with great energy. That's exactly what we want from him.
After Mbappe missed the penalty against Liverpool, today Bellingham took the penalty. What is the order of players for taking penalties?
When Vinicius is on the field, the order is Mbappe or Vinicius, and they decide between themselves. Today, the order was Bellingham or Mbappe, and they decided that Bellingham would take the penalty.
Real Madrid fans supported and applauded Mbappe from the start of the game to the end, even when he missed a clear chance to score. You mentioned that you liked Mbappe's performance today. Do you think the fans expect more from him, or do you think their support is because they know Mbappe is not at his best?
I think our fans understand better than anyone the moment the team and the players are going through. I think Mbappe could have performed better against Liverpool, and the fans decided to show their support, which is fair.
After this victory, Real Madrid is just 1 point behind Barcelona and with a game yet to play. This means it depends on you to become league leaders. How important is this at this moment? This has been a season where your team has faced much criticism, and fans have been frustrated by some results. Yet, Real Madrid could end up as La Liga leaders. What are your thoughts?
Despite the many difficulties we've faced due to injuries, Real Madrid is fighting and working hard. What gives me a lot of confidence is that the team has a better attitude on the pitch and much better focus. We are a team with spirit, and little by little, we will solve the problems. In the meantime, we will keep fighting.
How is Jude Bellingham? Does he have any injury that could worsen the team's current situation with injured players? On another note, you seem a bit serious, and we saw that you were upset with the team's performance in the second half. Is it expected for players to slow down when the team has a 2-0 lead, especially considering there are at least 6 more games before the end of the year?
Bellingham had an issue with his neck. He felt it was stiff after a knock, so he couldn't continue playing. It's not a serious problem, and he will definitely be fine in a couple of days. It's normal to have a drop in intensity after the 75th minute when leading 2-0. We had plenty of chances to score another goal, many of them one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But it's understandable to slow down in the final minutes, especially considering we played on Wednesday, returned on Thursday at 6 a.m. and couldn't train that day. Given all this, it's normal to ease up at the end of the match.
Today, we saw Brahim starting again, and Rodrigo also in the starting lineup, recently reintegrated into the team. There seemed to be some anxiety in both of them about wanting to score for the team. Do you think they are anxious about scoring goals and being part of the attack alongside players like Mbappe, Vinicius and Bellingham? Don't you think the internal competition among players might negatively affect the game?
No, I don't think so. Everyone in the team is well focused on what we need to do, which is simply to win matches. It doesn't matter who scores the goals. Of course, the scoring is more important for a forward than for a midfielder or defender. Today, Rodrigo returned to play with the team after an injury, so he couldn't reach his best level. He played for an hour and, in my opinion, did well. He'll undoubtedly play better in the next match and will have the chance to score goals.
Regarding the team's substitutions, you made 2 changes, but Endrick ultimately didn't come onto the field. What does this player need to have more opportunities to play?
He just needs to keep working. I didn't want to make another substitution in the final minutes because Mbappe was creating danger, and Arda, along with Brahim, was doing good defensive work for the team. Endrick was warming up in case we needed him, but he didn't come on in the end. He'll be ready for the next match.
Did you feel relieved to see Mbappe score that great goal? Do you think the chances he missed will eventually turn into goals?
If we're talking about relief, yes. I felt relieved because at 2-0, we were in a clear position to win the match. For him, it was important because he scored a fantastic goal, executing the shot excellently. Putting the goal aside, I think Mbappe's overall performance was very good.
Do you see Fran García ready to take on more challenges and have more continuity with the team?
Yes. He's been playing more lately and has shown a lot of quality. I really like how he plays. Of course, we must remember that we also have another left back with whom we've won the last 2 Champions Leagues. I think Fran can help us in certain matches because he is more offensive. But let's not forget that Furlan is still a fantastic left back.